Welcome back, guys. The next thing I want to talk about is the search engine settings. So if you want to make your blog to be visible to search engine, you have to set some things. For instance, your meta tags, you have to set this. That means you have to turn this on so that search engine could crawl your blog. But I don't want that, so I'll just turn it off. But you have to turn it on if you want search engine to discover your blog. Then you have to create a custom file for you could input a code here to create that, and you could create a custom diet, but leave all that for now. Crawlers and index, there's something called robot text. So let's see if you should enable that. So I would say robot dot text means what. So it's either you enable this or you don't, but let's see the use case. So you're right here, a robot dot text file is a plain text file that instructs search engine crawlers on which page of your website they can access. The purpose is that the robot text file is to prevent your website from being overloaded with requests. It helps website owners control their website visibility and ranking in search engine results. How it works: a robot.txt file is located at the root of your website. It contains rules that block or allow access to specific files or crawlers. For example, a robot.txt file could disallow all crawlers from accessing files in a directory but allow Google bots to crawl them. So yes, a robot text file can include rules such as disallow blocks access to specific URLs. So you could see that if we enable that, let's see what that will be. So we could enable that and we could add our own custom robot text file. So here we could say robot text file test search engine crawlers which URL the crawler can access on your site. This is just made to avoid overloading your site with requests. There's not a mechanism for keeping your web page out of Google. To keep your web page out of Google, block indexing with no index or password protect the page. So let's say, should I enable? Should I enable a robot.text in Blogger? So we should know if we should enable that for search engine. So let's see what that will be. And say for most blogger users, it's generally not necessary to enable a custom as a default settings are usually sufficient. However, if you have specific pages or files you want to prevent search engine from crawling, then creating a custom robot text file might be beneficial. So yes, so we could just leave. We have to take this out. We are not creating a robot text file. So I'm just going to disable that. Let me just disable that, of course, and that will be disabled. And the other thing we would talk about is Google Search Console. So we are going to talk about Google Search Console. Google Search Console is just a tool that can help you crawl your website. So it's a Google tool that helps Google to discover your blog. So you could easily register your domain. If you have a domain right here, you register your domain and you just follow the steps about how to set up your Google console. So this is one of the ways to activate search engines or to make search engines to discover your blog. So right now we have the Google Search Console, we have the robots.txt, we will not enable that, and we have all these meta tags, so you could enable this. So specifically that is what you have to do for social media. Most especially the Google Search Console is the most important part. So you have to activate your Google Search Console by following the steps you see around here where you put your domain. So if your domain is BlackTech, you input your domain here, then you register your domain, you confirm if this domain is yours, so you put your BlackTech.com, then you confirm if the domain is yours, so you check for verification, and it's as easy as that. So ownership auto verified, domain name provider to stay verified, don't remove yes to avoid losing verification and all that. So you could easily go to your property from here and you'll be able to access your domain name. And right now you can work on your blog getting discovered. You can input different URL right here to test, and yeah, and it will go all right from there. So that's how to set up your search engine and to make it visible for Google and other search engines. I hope to see you in the next lesson. See you there.